All right, so it's day 24. My weight has kind of tapered up a little bit, but I got to remember that this is not a linear weight loss process. Uh, I want to talk about something today. I think that people don't care about black men losing weight on the internet. I think that people care about the guy who's already lost the weight, but while you're still a big person, like people aren't looking that up. And it's not like a jab at anyone, but I think that for what I see, I think there's the majority more women trying to lose weight and are concerned about the weight more than there are than men on there. So I think there's more of them looking it up. But as far as like black guys is concerned, I think that a lot of us are, well, a lot of us are definitely dealing with a higher mortality rate. And it's just a little frustrating to me, but it is. And I understand. And it's not about the world caring about what I do with my life or losing weight. But I do know that from my experience, just a hunch, I just think a lot of people don't really care about this type of journey, especially if you're a black guy. Now, black women, they're all over the internet talking about the weight loss journeys and the results after losing the weight and stuff like that. And because I search this type of content because I want to draw inspiration, but unfortunately, there's not a lot of men talking about. There's some that's made that transition. They talk about their experiences, so it's good to learn to kind of provide that motivation because some of the benefits that they have seem to be more of interest to me. You know, I don't really hear about. And then I know a lot of women on there have lost weight through surgery. Just in transparency, like it's cool that you can do surgery, but I don't feel like you did it for real in a way. And the reason I say that is because for some reason you didn't correct the internal struggles that you had to limit your food intake. So you had to turn to surgery. Now, I already know how hard it is to limit your food intake, especially if you're an emotional eater. If you spend a lot of time by yourself as a single person, you kind of turn to food for that comfort. And I know that firsthand. Um, but I've been working on cutting away at that and trying to figure out, okay, what is it that why is it that I stand in my own way? And why do I make the wrong choices when it comes to food to feel good when I know that I want to lose weight? I want to change how I look. I want to change my body composition. I don't want to spend my whole life being an overweight person. What are the things inside of me that I need to touch and correct or have God come and touch and correct that is so out of my reach that I have to turn to surgery? And it's okay. It's not about what the world cares. It's about what I care. I care. I care about this. And that's enough. I care about this. I care about this so much so that I'm making these vlogs really for myself. So that's another thing too. Now, would it be cool to have a lot of engagement and people talk, oh, that would be cool. But if I look at like people like David Goggins, they didn't rely on the pat on the back. Now, people giving him praise now because of all the stuff he did and all the achievements that he's done, but they're not. He wasn't looking for that. He still ain't looking for that. And that's kind of like the example I like. Like he really wanted to do something and he did it. And he struggled, just like I'm struggling here. I'm at 291. I got down to 287 a week ago, 286. Now I'm back at 288.4. That's the struggle. That's the challenge. Now, today I'm still working on trying to keep a 1,400 calorie max intake. But, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. I was like, yo, people don't care about a black guy, fat black guy, you losing weight on the internet, especially on YouTube. I mean, they don't care unless you're like this fat, happy-go-lucky, joking person, which I do see a lot of popular big guys on YouTube or internet who go viral. They're either extremely outspoken to the point of being silly, or they are just comical, you know. And I have a silly side, I have a funny side, but I never liked that the majority of the fat guy, black guys that I see on the internet are popular for Most of the time, not because of how they look, but because of how funny they are. And I guess that's a cool thing to be able to turn around and be funny. But I was never the type to want to be the fat, happy, silly white guy or the fat, angry black guy um, doing that. That's just not my MO. Now, to them, I mean, that's great. But for me, I never wanted to be that. If I wanted to be known for something other than my weight, it would have been for my music. So that's the reality of the situation. But I'm still doing this thing. Today's a new day. Made another personal change last night, and I see it working today. Every time I come back from a journey, um, I come back with like a kind of like a deep revelation of what I really need to be focusing on and working on. And I did that last night, and so um, I won't reap the benefit now. It may be 30 days from now when I reap the benefit from that. So with that being said, that's my thoughts for today. This is my weight loss journey update, focusing on 1,400 calories a day to see if I can get a better weigh in on the 28th of October. October still has about a week left in it. Still got plenty of October left, and I want to beat 286. I want to beat 286 from last Monday, which is the 21st. 28th is coming in hot. If I could get to 285. If I could get to 285, we are on the right path. We are on the right path. All right. So that's my vlog for today. See you the next time.